Hey trainers, Poke Dad here, along with the spinning, dancing throne guard from The Last Jedi.
KK Shiv 128.
and here on Pokemon Deck Check, we're gonna take a look at what do we got? Cofagrigus Giratina, Confugus, Cofagrigus,
Coffin.
All right.
Coffin thing.
Cough. We'll just go with Cough. We're bringing you Cough Giratina. And who's being leveraged here?
Ink Gaming, your answer to all your customizable tabletop gaming needs.
Indeed they are. Check out the link in the description along with a nice coupon code. And get yourself some gear like the spinning, dancing throne room guy.
Yep. So, started off 4 Giratina, 4 Yawmask, 4 Mr. Coffin,
Mr. Coffin.
2 Inkay Malamar, 1 Tapu Lele.
Alright, so what you got for us, Dance Bear? Giratina starts off.
For Giratina, you're going to be using its ability for once it gets to the discard pile, put it back onto the bench, and then put 1 damage counter on 2 of your opponent's Pokemon.
So 1 damage counter on 2 different benched Pokemon.
And it has to be benched?
Yes, has to be on the bench.
So you're going to be using this, and then with Mr. Coffin, it does 10 plus for each bench Pokemon that you discard.
30.
So you're going to be discarding your Giratinas, and then you can bring them back, and then do 10 damage, and then you can keep on using the attack to create the loop.
So, seems pretty solid, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And then 2/2 Malamar, I'm assuming that's just for, to kind of smooth the energy out since it's 1 psychic and 1 colorless on the attack cost.
You are correct.
Okay. Now, we do play Shrine, and we do play the Lele. But it's absolutely no big deal to sacrifice Lele to...
2 plus 30 damage.
Yeah, so definitely okay doing that. Not a liability on the bench. So, good stuff. For those that don't know, we'll try to leave a description or a link in the description to the spinning throne room guy. If you pay attention in the combat, he completely misses Ray's head on purpose. In the whole throne room fight scene. So.
Then for items, 4 Ultra Ball.
We hate Last Jedi.
4 Mysterious Treasure. 3 Acrobike. 3 Spellcasters.
That's spell tag, I think.
Yeah, that's my spell tag. 2 Choice Band. 2 Rescue Stretcher. 1 Switch.
Okay, so 4 Mysterious Treasure, 4 Ultra Ball to get some discard, some energy in the discard. Plus our Giratina's in the discard pile. Mystery Treasure lets us grab any Pokemon that we have, so that seems really good. And then it's always good to Ultra Ball to discard. Rather than playing Nest Ball, it's better to play Ultra Ball in a deck like this. Acrobike helps get the deck going, right?
Mm-hmm.
And kind of helps with the draw. Seems like in these Malamar decks, you're always needing a lot of draw, so definitely helps in that sense. 2 Rescue Stretchers. We found mainly to get back after you sacrifice Lele, you can Rescue Stretcher it back, put it back on the bench, and get a nice supporter, and then you can just sacrifice it again. So we definitely like the 2 Rescue Stretchers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then the 1 Switch just in case. You do sometimes start with Giratina, and that's like your worst possible starter because it has a high retreat cost and it takes a lot of energy to feed. So you're just kind of sitting there hoping your opponent knocks it out as quick as possible. So, all right.
Then for supporters, for Lily, for Cynthia, 3 Guzmos.
Okay, pretty simple, pretty standard. Lily's a lot of time, most of the time, you're going to go for the turn 1 Lily because, I mean, you have so much discard. You're able to shrink your hand size down quite a bit. So a turn 1 Lily to get it back up to 8 is ideal, what you want. And the rest is pretty straightforward on what you need, right?
Yes.
You could play Sightseer in this deck. It's something we've thought about doing, but so far we haven't pulled the trigger on Sightseer in this deck.
3 Shrine of Punishment.
Yeah, there's no reason not to play Shrine. You're playing the 1 Lele, but you can sacrifice it to the attack, so there's no reason not to play Shrine in this deck. So just helps with the damage counter too.
Energy, 10 Psychic.
10's a solid number, plenty to discard. Like your main attacker's a 2 attack cost, so it's not like you're having to get a ton of energy on something to do enough damage. So 10's the right number. So we're excited to try this out. This is just a profile video, but we will have some gameplay footage for you guys in another video. So until next time, be excellent to each other.
And party on, dudes.